Hello friends, it's Ali dropping in again with another layout today. This is a pocket page layout that I'm going to be sharing with you. It's 6x8 overall, but there are two pockets in the pocket page that are 6x4 inches each. And I will be creating both of the pocket cards that are going to go inside the page protector. So I'm working on the first one right now. I am layering some pattern paper from Vicky Boutin. I believe it's from Sweet Rush. That's the floral, the Monstera paper. And then the blue stripe paper is also from the same paper pad, which by the way is a 6x8 inch paper pad. In between that, I have some purple cardstock. It came from close to my heart. I can't remember what they call it at the moment, but it's like a lavender lilac kind of color. And I used my paper tearing tool to give it that torn look, which I thought would work well for a layout about volcanoes. It's actually about love. This is February, and so it's the month of love. And so I'm kind of focusing my memory keeping on things that I love. And so the story is about a thing that my best friend and I have together, and we say, I love you. We got it from Moana. If you have seen Moana, particularly if you saw it in the theater, I don't know if it's on the Blu-ray or DVDs or anything like that, but there's a song at the beginning of the video about two volcanoes that fall in love. It's their love story. That's where we got it from. It's just such a sweet little song and a little skit video to go along with it. We brought our kids way back now to the theater to watch Moana and had like a mommy date. And that's where this thing was born. So I thought, you know what? Because it's February, this would be a great memory to document. So that's what I'm working on. I used my Cricut to do my journaling, as I always do, and to create the title as well. The title says lava, but the entire title is going to say I love you. And I converted, I didn't convert anything actually. The letters were font in Cricut Design Space that I used. It's one of my favorites. It's called Headline News. And it's perfect for this layout too. I kind of figure, I love the sort of like the drop shadow behind it, the lines. Anyways, so lava, and then the first A in lava is actually a volcano image, which I did convert to a draw image so that it would work with my title. I colored that in with a brown gray Spectrum Noir marker, tri-blend marker. And then as I was rambling on, embellished the rest of that card. Now I'm working on the bottom card. I'm using the same papers all over again. I was just measuring everything up by putting the two cards together just to make sure it all aligns, right? So it looks good in the album. I'm just adding an embellishment cluster to the top left of this tag. This tag, as opposed to the tag in the top 4x6 card, is opposite of the first one. So the first one is adhered to the right hand side of the 6x4 inch card, flush with that right edge. This one is flush with the left edge. So they're kind of, I guess, mirroring each other, but they're backwards. Anyways, you get my drift. So I'm still working on that embellishment cluster. All of these little images were cut with the Cricut. They are multiple layers. In the background, there is that little sand dollar. And then on top of that, I have a seashell, and that in itself was like 3 or 4 layers. So there's a lot of layers on this layout. And then the little flower image that was layered on top of that, I added an offset so that there's a little like shadow that's slightly bigger than the flowers, so it's all one piece in the end. So now I'm working on finishing off the cluster to the bottom right. I repeated the leaves that were in the top card and the flowers layered over top of it in the bottom card. And just below the journaling here, which by the way, I'm just about done, I'm adding another tiny little yellow heart. I'm using liquid glue to attach pretty well everything to this layout just to ensure that it stays put for as long as possible. And to finish my layout off, I'm adding some sparkle because it just needs sparkle. I kind of feel like all of my projects lately need sparkle, but nothing wrong with that. I love it. So the flowers, the seashell, and then the flowers layered over top of the giant leaves is all going to get some glitter. I'm using Wink of Stella. I got it from the Scrapbook Nerd shop online. She no longer has the Wink of Stella in stock anymore, but she does have Nuvo Aqua Shimmer, I think they call it, in the shop. So I'll link everything that I used in the description box down below if it is still available so that you can check it all out. Here's the close-ups. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope my layout inspired you, and I'll be back again soon with more inspiration. Bye guys.